Let's talk a little bit about French grip now. So we have, this is your fulcrum in French grip, pretty much. It is index finger and thumb based. We do that same thing. We do this, but I actually try to really relax the index finger where it's kind of like out of the way. I can do the same thing from the middle finger. And this is how I tell where my rebound's going. The fact that there's not a lot of wiggling anymore, and I'll show you my left hand, which like totally sucks ass. And I'm working on this as well. My left hand is considerably slower than my right. But when I try that, I feel a lot of tension between my thumb and my middle finger, and also I'm dealing with a lot of wiggle. So I'm having to kind of auto-correct and do a bunch of different stuff. There's a little bit too much pressure in my thumb and index finger there, which is why my left hand is slower. So that's what I practice on. Trying to get that to go away. Trying to get to be more like my right hand here, where I can just dip out the middle finger. If I do that on this one, it starts, yeah, look at that. It's just going crazy. It has no idea where to go. Rebounds get shooting off in all kinds of crazy directions. So I'm trying to get to do this, where it's pretty comfortable. I can go fairly fast with it. I do want to have a little bit of the index finger there, just for a bit of control, but I'm keeping it relaxed enough where the middle finger is pretty much doing all the heavy lifting. And yeah, that gets pretty fast. Like I'll do it on the hand at like 320, which is and I can sustain slower tempos. Like if I drop down 40 BPM, like to like 280, it's and that'll do its thing for a while. I wish my left hand could do that. It's like a solid 30 BPM slower. So that's what keeps me up at night. But this is the kind of stuff that I work on to try to close the gap a little bit. Hopefully it helps you guys too. I'm trying to think anything else to say about French grip. Oh, when I was learning this, the jazz swing ride pattern was really, really good for getting this to be a thing, where you have the loose open fulcrum, where doing that kind of stuff. So you have like control without the force. Honestly, you want the force and the speed to be coming from pretty much separate places, or at least have cognitive control over both functions individually. Because you want to be dynamic even when you're still hitting high tempos. If I do that with a little bit of more force, it's and that would get right to the bottom of a snare drum, whereas this would not. But practicing that relaxation is a really, really good thing, as it kind of lets the index finger go a little bit, where you can get the middle finger driving more. So I probably should work on with the left hand doing the Jojo Mayer exercise, where he does like 4 notes from each finger, but he kind of consistently keeps the index finger on the thumb, being the fulcrum. So we might actually just try same idea, but without the index finger at all, and see how that goes. Oh, something I try tomorrow probably. There's not really a lot to say about French grip. It's really just about finding that place where the rebound goes straight up and down, and there's not a lot of tension or friction in your technique. And once those two things are true, you can really push the speed and do some stupid stuff with it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I don't know. I hope that's a little bit more helpful than the text descriptions on the comment group. Let me know if you guys have any more questions or anything. I'll try to help as best I can. But yeah, see you around.